Woo! All right. Alright guys, so this is actually my second snow ride on the RadCity. The first snow ride, I have a video about it, but I just talked about my experience. We just had Winter Storm Quinn pass by the northeast, and I decided to take my bike out for a spin and see what it was like, how it handled the snow, and how it handled a little bit of like the icy sludge on this road. It's one of the main roads near my house, so there was a bit of salt there and formed some sludge. Here you can see that I was wearing my sunglasses. That's kind of the best glasses that I have right now for riding, but with the snowfall, it was kind of, and the freezing temperature, it was sticking to my glasses and just freezing over. So that was actually pretty difficult. I decided to just take them off, but as you can see here, with the wind and the snow, I was kind of ducking my head. So every time you see the camera go down, it's me, ducking my head and trying to prevent my eyes from getting blasted by the snow. So yeah, this ride was pretty windy. The wind gusts were around 20 to 30 miles per hour consistently. So yeah, the wind was 20 to 30 miles. The actual gusts made its way up to, I think the forecast said 40 miles per hour. But if you've ever had experience riding a regular bicycle in the wind and trying to ride against wind, you know how difficult that is on a regular bike without the electric assist. Now in this case, with the combination of wind plus snow hitting you, on a regular bike, it would make it even more difficult. Plus, the snow on the ground adding resistance. But riding on an electric bicycle was no problem here, and I felt like I was just kind of cutting through the wind with very little effort. This entire ride I was on pedal assist 1, and there was a few instances where I used the throttle and went up to about 16 miles per hour, and on another time up to 18 miles per hour. So making that corner, you can kind of see on the ground here the sludge. This is where they salted the roads, so it's kind of that weird mixture of sludge and snow. And then here, I was tired of getting blasted. That first time I pulled over, I took my glasses off, and then I got tired of being blasted with snow. I decided to pull over again and put them on. And then later in the video, you'll see me pull over again and take them off because it just happened. Snow started getting on it again. So I believe this is the part where I'm just using the throttle only, and I believe I got up to 16 miles per hour on this stretch, and I kind of wanted to test the stability going, there was 16.2 miles per hour, it said. I wanted to test the stability just to see how the bike would handle, going at a higher speed in the snow. And I also think that it helps that the bike is heavy, so you feel a bit more planted on the ground, and which adds to the stability there. So some of the gear that I used to keep myself warm during this ride was a balaclava, and then on top of that, beanie, and then for my hands, I have snowboarding gloves on, which is a bit thicker, and I believe the weather was around 30 degrees on this ride, so it kept my hands really warm. And then as far as the outer layer, I just recently bought a matching jacket and pants from the company Bayleaf, and I'll add links to a few of the gear in the video description. But yeah, it's Bayleaf thermal jacket and Bayleaf thermal pants, and they're windproof and water resistant. And on this ride, you know, with the wind, the snow, I felt really warm. So just to note on the jacket and pants, I wore it on a different ride when it wasn't snowing, and it was around 32, 33 degrees. And I didn't wear a layer underneath the jacket and pants just because it was the first time using it, and I thought that it would have been too warm. But in the 30s, I was actually pretty cold. And then I did another ride in the high 40s, and just the jacket and pants was perfect. So on this particular ride, I kind of learned a lesson where I put on a base layer underneath, so which is from the company 32 Heat. They make base layer and they sell it at Costco. So I had that underneath my jacket and pants, and then on my top, over the base layer, I had another cotton long sleeve, and then the jacket. So, you know, with that combination, it was perfect. And then finally for my feet, I just ride with regular tennis shoes. Oh, just to note, I kind of did a U-turn here just to show the stability, and I had a little slip towards that end there, but yeah, it was a pretty good turn. I felt comfortable, even though it had some sludge and the snow. But anyways, for my feet, I ride with tennis shoes, and it has kind of a cross-training vibe to it, so it lets in a lot of air, and that's what it's meant to do. And my last 30-degree ride, my toes are freezing, even with wool socks. So what I did was I bought shoe covers from, the brand is called Rock Bros, and I'll put that in the video description as well, and slipped that over my shoes, and my toes were completely warm on this ride. So that was a great buy. And let's see, yeah, that's about it for gear. As you can see, the glasses didn't really work out. And in this weather, you'll probably need like snowboarding goggles or something that has complete coverage around your eyes. Or I saw that there's some riding glasses with, I guess, soft pads that go around the frame of the glasses, so that it covers the hole around your eyes and there's no wind that comes in. But yeah, so that's about it for gear. And just overall experience, this ride was pretty awesome. And here I'm just kind of ending my ride, just kind of showing the bike in the snow. Finally, here's a shot of my bike, showing the snow buildup. And yeah, I'm recording this voiceover the day after, and my bike is completely dry, turned on fine. So that was my snow ride. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can stay updated whenever I post something new. Thanks for watching.